So I'm currently in my clinic. It's a Wednesday morning. Thought I'd show you around my clinic. This is one room. I'll show you the one as well, and talk a little bit about sort of my experience as a clinic owner, and then a couple of things I've learned along the way. So this is that's my logo. Yeah, if you saw the reiterations of this at the initial planning stages, they looked terrible. It was like word art. My friend Naeem couldn't attest to that because he helped me do it. But yeah, that's my skeleton from university. This room generally is for consultations. It's a bit of a mess. I need to tidy up. But yeah, for consultations, any admin work, anything that I want to do. Pretty cool, very, very modern. And yeah, so this is the consultation room, and then I'll show you the treatment room now. So this is my clinic room. I'll just kind of do a bit of a walkthrough of it. There's not much to see, but my logo again, nice, big, kind of like the yellow wall. Essentially what, I'm not really mentioning it, but the yellow kind of colour is my sort of brand colour, and then that's like the main logo, but then usually I do use the S. That's meant to be an S on its own, but yeah, you've got kind of different parts to that, and the yellow behind is the main colour. But flooring wise, got some, it's not like the proper gym flooring where it's dead hard, but it's like the soft mats you can put down, the jigsaw pieces. Good piece of gym equipment kind of in that corner. Whiteboard there, probably the most used tool I have, even more than kind of all the weights and everything. People underestimate the power of kind of just using a whiteboard within rehab and strength and conditioning. So yeah, that's one of the main tools used. So I used to have a poster here, kept falling off. The wall's not very good for sticking things on with, and over time, I think over a period of a few months, the plastic just came off. That was like 12 months ago. I've not repaired it. I need to do it. So that'll be on the list. And then nice little Muhammad Ali poster here, and then an electronic or hydraulic, electric, don't know how you sort of describe it, bed for everything. So yeah, that's everything in a nutshell really. 3 things I've learned or realities for me that I've realised being a business owner for a clinic. Number 1 is it's not easy. People think once you start a business, 9 to 5, you're going to be working less than a 9 to 5. It's actually the opposite. I actually struggled to switch off initially. I remember my friend telling me, you need to stop talking about work and just completely switch off. I found it really hard. You're always in that mode of working, even if you're not. For example, even if I'm not here, I was constantly thinking about it. So yeah, it's being able to kind of still work hard, but again, being able to differentiate when you need to switch off. The second thing is it takes time, so you've got to be dead patient. I think my expectations, or I guess managing expectations with that, when I first started, I thought I was going to was going to get loads of patients, loads of clients, and yeah, I'll be sorted. I actually was part-time on my other job. I was doing 2 days a week. I did that for almost about 6 to 8 months before I took on more hours on my other job. In that time, my clinic base wasn't building as quickly as I wanted it to. And yeah, I just felt really underwhelmed with the amount of effort and money I'd put into this, and for it not to kind of show any results or show much result. I think realising that you have to also invest some money in order to get money out as well. For example, with marketing, which I neglected from the start because I didn't realise it was as important. Thinking back now, I should have invested a lot more money into it. Number 3 will be clear on your goals and actually what you want to do. Especially when I first started, in a way, other clinics that I'd look at, I was quite intimidated. That's the word, intimidated by the clinics around, or kind of the picture and standard that's been set, in a sense that you need to be doing all these different things, and need to be able to do all these different treatments, and the expectations being set really high, and falling into the trap of, right, I'm just going to offer this treatment or do this service because other people are doing it and people are paying for it, which I guess there's an argument for it. I think I quickly realised that me being like that is not the way to go, and for me, I'm very movement based, rehab, strength and conditioning. I'm very pro movement and pro rehab. I still do treatments, but I don't put as much power on them. A lot of the work is done with the client and working through everything. and I think that deterred a lot of people initially, just because they'd come, I'd give them rehab, do a bit of treatment, explain that they need to do these exercises and strengthen. But I quickly found that a lot of people weren't really keen on it. But I've stuck to my guns, and now in terms of myself, people are coming to me once they've seen other people, just because I feel I am a clinician, a physio that can help people in a different manner. And again, you know, you can look at on my Strength Physio page, I'll link it down in the description. Look at the people I've worked with. I've done client rehab journeys, multiple ones. You can have a look at them. And yeah, it's been insane to kind of stay on that and work with people. So my point being is stick to what you're good at and develop in those areas. Still skill in other areas as well. But if you have a knack for something, and for me, I'm quite well rounded. But my rehab side was a lot stronger, so I ended up doing an SNC qualification, strength and conditioning, which I qualified about 11 months ago now. I think stick to your guns, don't be intimidated by what everyone else around you is doing, and just be honest to your patients. But there's lots of clinics I know of that are just shit. I'm just going to say it, they are just shit, just because a cookie cutter approach to everything. They throw the kitchen sink, or they tell people they need X amount of sessions in X amount of time. Again, it just varies. Within that, again, you make more money, but for me, I'd rather make less money and actually help people the right way and do it morally as well. My goal for the next 12 months is to grow this clinic, but I do want to focus on my online space. I did start online coaching. I have a couple of clients, but because I got burnt out about 6 to 8 months ago, I've just not done anything with it or created any content. Yeah, my goal is to grow my brand, grow my online coaching. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna go to the gym later. Got a lower body session, so I'm gonna try and get some clips of that, see how busy it is. And yeah, pretty much that's it. So I'll catch you when I go to the gym, I guess. Right, it's Sunday. We're gonna go train lower body. Basically, I trained upper body Tuesday. I was meant to train lower body Wednesday or Friday, but I was just really tired from work. So I'm missing out my full body session, and I just fancy doing legs instead. So basically I'm just missing my full body session. So I'm going to try and film clips for my lower body session. I don't know if I'll do a voiceover or just kind of put kind of a caption on each exercise, what I'm doing. And then I'm going to just smash this out, try and get a good session in, and I'll do a bit of a analysis after. It's the next day. I trained yesterday. I tried to record and it was just too dark, and my batteries kept dying in my camera. So yeah, I just left it. I thought I'd close off the video today. So yeah, really good session. Kind of as a summary, lower body session. I'm using this first block as a build kind of phase because I've not trained properly in about 6 months. So a bit more volume, a bit more isolation work, helping me prep for when I start to run. I've seen a podiatrist. I'm getting insoles. So I'm gonna document all that as well when I get everything, and yeah, document my running and go from there. I want to touch on why I stopped posting for about 6 months, or why I stopped creating content. And in all honesty, it was burnout, and I'm just sick of sort of Instagram, and I think just the way everything is at the moment, it's really fast paced. I need to stay on trends, and I generally just got really burnt out. Paid stupid money to do stupid mentorship courses for creating content, and I've just wasted loads of money. And I've kind of realised that I actually know everything that I'm doing, and I just want to be creative, as well as obviously implement my online coaching and sort of everything else down the line. I know what I'm doing, and I don't need to pay money for that. I did try and planned a reel, script it, filmed it for Instagram. I started editing that last week, and I fell into the same pattern. So I've told myself I'm just going to stick to YouTube from now on. I will post on Instagram sort of some bits, but I think YouTube's going to be my main platform. I do like more longer form stuff. It gives me freedom to kind of have fun with it a bit more and not put as much pressure on myself. I want to do it in a way where I'm going to enjoy it, but at the same time I need a bit of longevity. I don't want to burn out and do sort of take that really erratic approach, which I did initially. I did YouTube about 10 years ago. I had a gaming channel, only did about 5-6 videos, and I absolutely loved it. So going back to my roots and sticking on here. I'm gonna edit this video, get it posted within a couple of days hopefully, and try and keep on top of the weekly videos, and maybe do a bit of educational stuff as well, around sort of strength and conditioning, rehab, etc. And sort of my training as well, how I'm programming it. I'll see everyone on the next one. Peace.